and arguably the best Peach in the world, Samsora. New hair, new him.
New hair, new him. New phone. Who this?
No hair.
No hair, new him. Yeah.
What's funny is that like we were talking yesterday, like as a group, and he's like, "I hate being bald," and I'm like, "Dang,
Why'd you
do it?
Why'd you cut his hair?" Because I just saw it on Twitter. It said anew, and I was like, "Oh, what? Oh, Samsora starting over, starting fresh with the big chop. It's gone natural. No more perms, weaves, lace fronts, none of that.
Not at all.
It's gonna be a natural girl, black girl magic. Get it all, get his curls out.
Oh yeah.
Respect
So this matchup ahead is gonna be Peach versus Fox. So you know that Samsora is quite comfortable in this matchup. He's had plenty of sets against Larry Lurr, and most recently his set versus Larry Lurr. It looked pretty dominant on Samsora's end, if I do recall. So let's see if SNooFL can kind of like hold his own, because there's not a whole lot of Peaches in the Midwest anymore.
Yeah, there's really not. I mean, we have a couple of like local Peaches, but none of them really like travel like that. So.
Yeah, and especially none at this level that Samsora's at.
And then Samsora, I think, is the only top 50 Peach, right? I think.
I believe so.
Ooh, SNooFL is really getting in there. Big up air string, already taking him to 73%, like virtually no time.
Yeah, this stage choice of Battlefield definitely going to be helping out Fox quite a lot, just because the tri-platform's able to kind of like trap Samsora's like landings and all, because Peach, she falls a little slow.
Yeah, and like her momentum shifting from like when she is midair in disadvantage is like not really that crazy. Like he's so fast he can track it. Oh, that was almost a stock already from SNooFL, but he misspaced that up smash by just a little bit.
Yep. Oh my gosh, the Infinity Gauntlet that you see on Peach's Fair is just, it's so disgusting.
It's so good.
Yeah, she said, Thanos, let me borrow it real quick. I'm going to put it on my head.
It looks cuter on me. Hold on.
You know, like Samsora's really he started to bring this back, but you know, SNooFL keeps that center stage. SNooFL just like one back air away from stealing first stock and first blood of the day.
This is the issue in the matchup right there.
Oh my gosh, how did he sneak back? Oh, by that forward tilt.
Dare I call that a mangle? That was a mangle.
That was definitely a mangle by SNooFL there. But that back air not going to seal the deal. Not
no rage.
Yeah, no rage, and Battlefield's large blast is not going to help there.
Battlefield wants everyone to have a second chance, you know.
Exactly.
So.
The second leash on life, Battlefield giveth.
Like, you sure you did? Nah.
How's 30 more %? Oh my God, that fair would have sent SNooFL flying because of how much rage Samsora had. But a back air from SNooFL going to seal the deal on that first second. We're back to even.
SNooFL showing us some really good movement throughout too, both on stage and off stage. Because being edge guarded is going to be like the big determining factor in this, because Peach has so many tools against that, as we saw with that back air. But SNooFL's been maneuvering really well.
Ooh, the fact that Samsora got clipped by the Firefox there is the only reason why I think SNooFL was able to live another day.
That was not a good angle on that back air. That fair's going to take it, yeah.
Okay. He was going to live. He still had up B.
Okay.
And he was toad stalling.
Okay.
But yeah, that was some disgusting like ledge play. I mean, but that's what Samsora does in this matchup. He forces Fox into these certain like recovery situations where it's, if you don't up B, like, you might not live.
Yeah, and his recovery is so linear too. She just has so many awesome ways to like cover it. And that way, the way that happened right there, like the side B was obviously way short, so he just looked him in the eye and said, "I'm gonna smack you in the face." And then waited 2 seconds and then smacked him in the face.
I'm gonna let you think you're gonna live this. But we're going to Town and City for game 2.
That's a really good counter pick, actually.
Yeah, I think it's gonna help out. Oh, quick 42% string there.
Got to come back to the stage again. Okay, not the worst angle to get hit from that down air right there.
No, that wall bounce might have saved his life.
Yeah, that could have been really terrible. Spacing again with the side B, but just barely missing it. Not really getting punished for it, and actually getting a lot of damage out of that situation.
Yeah, SNooFL's execution on the strings that like the what people consider Fox bread and butters, like up tilt, up air, the vortexes. He's actually maximizing as much damage as he can, especially on a character as floaty and light as Peach. And she just gets sent quite far from most of these things. But that nair, not going to get the kill. But
another nair or a fair.
Yeah. Forcing the recovery options. That's what Samsora is going to be doing in this matchup. Forcing the side Bs out, forcing these up Bs, just putting Fox in these haphazard recovery situations.
That was an excellent jump read right there with that back air.
Called it out.
I think what SNooFL needs to do in this situation is just he really needs to hold center stage, because these ledges are not his friend. Yeah. they're not for you, boo-boo.
No. Like, I mean, like, we haven't really seen SNooFL really like try to fish for like the fair footstool. I'm not too sure if it's even reliable on Peach. I'd assume it is.
Yeah, you know, I haven't seen him go for it either, but Samsora hasn't been in too many positions to allow it yet either.
Yeah.
And Samsora is now dominating the center of the stage, and then forcing him off, and then fairing him, and there's
That was disgusting. Like, just that the way he was utilizing those like up airs, he's pushing buttons with the intent of just like not like hitting with the moves. It's forcing you to think he's going for something.
Yes.
And then it's gonna make you to like, it's gonna force SNooFL to recover, and it's like, yes, that is what Samsora wanted.
Yes, he's just throwing out a lot of really awesome baits, and so far everything's working really well.
Yeah.
It's also been a really fast match. It's only been like 5 minutes. We're on game 3.
This is a quite the fast winners top 32 match. All right, so back to Town and City.
Ooh, Samsora attacking on so much damage, already 56%, and got Fox off stage. He's definitely in control right now.
Watching Samsora play Peach it's almost like watching like poetry in motion, I think, sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, such fluid movement. Everything seems so calculated.
I feel like there's like soft violin music in the background and like a jazz singer. It's like, oh, geez.
Oh, my God, that almost killed from
disgusting.
cross stage. But is he going to,
Okay.
Gets that down.
He's got another chance at life here. Wow, gets nared, even though it went past him.
Yeah, that late hit of Peach neutral air going to send SNooFL off to the other side. But he'll live another day because Peach was kind of just trapped on the ledge.
SNooFL hasn't really been able to like push advantage that hard. He's getting a couple straight hits, but every time Samsora gets anything, he takes him for a mile, and that's why we have such a giant percent lead right here.
Man, that up air, that second up air blast zone, it looked like it was almost gonna kill Samsora.
You know, with all that rage, I'm really surprised it didn't. I think a little like 2 or 3% higher, I think would have taken that.
All right,
there we go. He's getting a lot of air dodge reads here, and that is the first stock for SNooFL. Yeah.
I want to say like I hope SNooFL recognizes that like. The moment Samsora's getting like up aired, he's kind of like instantaneously air dodging just to kind of like get out of that situation. And I know SNooFL's one of those foxes who really looks for the like the Firefox kills off the top, and it's like you could have maybe gotten that.
You might have gotten it, yeah. But then of course there's a risk where if he misses that, the umbrella is even better for that. So
yeah,
you know. But, you know, still, excellent play by SNooFL. I think he is starting to become aware of what Samsora is doing in disadvantage, and that was why he was able to take him so far in that previous stock right there. And he's off stage. And he's going to die.
Oh my gosh.
Firefox beat the side B? Okay.
I think he got it before, like, the hurt box, or the hitbox was out for Peach Bomber. Up air, not going to get it. SNooFL got to land.
That was sick. The tomahawk up air into the neutral air, like, that was brilliant. How do you react to that?
Yeah. Samsora is doing just such an excellent job of maintaining, like, this stage control consistently. Even, like, the moment like he gets thrown off stage, it's like he's able to come back onto stage and just instantly retaliate from what SNooFL's was trying to like set up. But you know, could this be? I think SNooFL could actually take this game. Just one back air could get it, maybe an up air at this point.
He's really trying to fish that up tilt too, just in case.
Yeah, he's got to watch out for his recoveries though. He's starting to get a little bit antsy on like this quick pull. But you know, I think that's what he might need in order to actually like get on stage and recover, because you know Samsora, the moment SNooFL waits on the recovery, Samsora's eating it.
Did you see how that dare actually didn't drag him down? He just kind of floated out of it. That was a weird exchange that happened back there. Oh, back air.
Not gonna kill.
Quite.
Living by the seams of her dress there.
The seams of her dress. I like that. Okay, Samsora got a little greedy with that fair, I think, on shield, but he did not get punished with an up tilt. So he's got another chance at this.
I like how Samsora delayed the dash attack there to try and punish this like a standing get up.
I like the down tilt option, trying to get the 2-frame there too.
Oh,
and they have a back air battle, and Samsora double cheeked up, taking that stock there.
Yeah, that was a really good set. You know, that was pretty high octane.
Yes, definitely.
But you know, SNooFL was showing a lot of adaptation in Game 3, which was really good.
Which is exactly why these best of 5 sets are so important.
Yeah, because
that was a huge change from the first 2 games.
Because if that was a best of 2 or best 2 out of 3, you know, it kind of just looked like Samsora was just like walking all over him.
Right.
But you know, the moment that Game 3 hit, it was looking really like SNooFL cleaned up his play, and he was starting to look like he might take it into a Game 4 situation.
Yeah, it looked that way, and he was definitely starting to get like reads on like what he was doing defensively too. Yeah. So that's something that you don't really get to have in a first of 2. You might be like, okay, I'll remember this for next time, but it's over, you know. So
yeah,
it's cool that he got that extra chance.
Definitely. Next up on stream, who do we got sitting down?
That is
not
a player.
That is not a player.
That's risky.
Oh, was it really? Oh no. All right, so next up, it could be just looking at the bracket. If you guys are looking at the bracket on Smash GG, put exclamation bracket in your Twitch chat right now. You'll see all the stream matches that are currently lined up. So we see could see Dark Shad versus Gemini, Anti versus Benson Obama, or Zenodo versus Trivium next. I see every single one of those players just like looming around the area.
So, fun fact. There was a match I had, Diddy versus Bowser, and Zenodo was commentating, and he was just like, how does Diddy lose to Bowser? Bowser's free. And I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, I get bopped. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'm just trash.
Maybe
and then,
I'm just bad.
Obviously no shade, but I did see Zenodo lose to Deluxe.
Bodied by Deluxe
like,
menu.
So I was like really validated. So I'm sure, I think he'll be fine against Trivium. No shade at Trivium or anything, but Zenodo's just a really high caliber player. But that matchup is a little bit less free than people think. Because honestly, Diddy doesn't really kill anybody without giving them a bunch of rage.
Yeah.
And then 2 neutral exchanges and you're in death percent, you're at 60, you know, so.
Definitely. Bowser is the look, I mean, both the grapplers in this game, they truly are the definition of the comeback characters.
Yes. My least favorite mechanic.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the characters that can utilize range to its absolute max. It's like, sigh.
All right, we're going to see Dark Shad and I am sigh. We're going to see Dark Shad and Gemini pop up. That's pretty interesting. Gemini, I believe, is an up-and-coming Indiana Bayo, correct?
Yeah, he's a former Michigan player, actually. He was from West Michigan, so like the Grand Rapids area.
Okay. That explains why he's so good. Because everyone in Michigan is just really, really good. I don't know if it's in the water. I don't know what it is. But Michigan is like
whatever
terrifying.
the Carringtons are drinking, right?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Both Zenodo and his brother, Player Unknown. So good. It runs in their genes.
I kind of wonder if Player Unknown got like a bunch of like Twitter followers because of PUBG. Kind of like the same way Anti did when Rihanna had that album called Anti.
That's really funny.
I bet he did. I bet he's just like, I'm not the person, but whatever. Hey.
The album's actually about me.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, Dark Shad versus Gemini. Dark Shad, I think, is what, 26 on the current PGR?
Yes, number 26.
You know, that huge buff from beating Zero and Nairo at GTX, putting him all the way up there.
Yeah.
Looks like we're doing a quick button check. But
Dude,
yeah,
I was hyped. I turned into like, I think it was game 3, and I was like, no way. And then he did it. I was like, oh yes, Cincinnati is relevant. Dark Shad is our LeBron James. Like, that was how I felt. How I still feel. That's a hard one. Now, does Michigan really have any Ryu players?
we have a few. We
Okay.
have Oko. He's number 15 RPR. We have Extraordinary, number 13 RPR.
Okay.
So we have some Ryus, but none at the level that is Dark Shad.
Because I know Shad